I love you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And you are welcome. I am very thankful that you listen to my other stories. But now I have a little long stories, and I kind of like it. Okay, now let's start. The story of Thạch, Sanh, and Thông. Long ago, there lived a young boy named Sanh. He worked hard along with his parents, always rising in the fields and chopping wood in the forest. Despite all their hard work, the family remained very poor. Then one Thạch was in his teens, his parents passed away. After selling his home and household goods to pay for his parents' furniture, Thạch only passed on his father's mighty axe with a blade that never dulled. He spent his days gathering good, night sleeping under a large banana tree. One evening, a merchant named Thông was traveling through the forest and saw Thạch Sanh returning to the banana tree. "Hello, young man. Do you live in the forest?" asked Thông as he surveyed the man. Just a young man dressed in Thac's clothes. "Yes, my name is Thạch Sanh. I have been living in the forest and selling goods in the market since my parents passed away," was the reply. "My name is Thông, and I am a merchant," Thông said. "I live with my old elderly mother and we need extra help. You can live with us in exchange for food and shelter. We can be like brothers." Thạch Sanh gratefully agreed. For months, Thạch Sanh worked hard, helping Thông and his elderly mother. Everything seemed perfect until a monster began to attack the village located temple. The giant beast came each night to break down walls and smash statues. The king was deeply vexed by all the actions and declared that whoever could slay the beast would have a great reward. Until the beast could be destroyed, the village took turns guarding the temple each night. Eventually, Thong's turn came, but he was a cowardly man, and he asked Thạch Sanh to go in his place. Thạch Sanh had heard nothing about the monster. As he spent his days away at work in the forest, Thong did not want to frighten him away from the task. So he didn't speak of the monster. Instead, he told Thong that the temple needed to be protected against thieves. That evening, Thạch Sanh headed to the temple with his mighty axe. As he sat outside, where is it? Oh my God. Sat outside the temple door, he saw a great monster come out of the shadow. The monster was strange, tall, and had two large horns on its head. Well, that has Thạch Sanh swung his mighty axe. He defeated the monster, toppled to the ground. Thạch Sanh quickly ran home to tell Li Thông what happened. Li Thông was a man who always dreamed of fame, and when he heard what had happened, he tried to take credit. Thạch Sanh, my brother, that is a king best who guards the temple. When he hears you have killed it, he will punish you. That is a king beast who guards the temple. When he hears you have killed it, he will punish you. Let me go talk to the king and ask for forgiveness. In the meantime, hide yourself. I will let you know when all is well. Li Thông promised. Thank you, brother. Thạch Sanh replied, not knowing that he had been cheated. Thạch Sanh went back to the banana tree to hide. Why? Li Thông went to the king exclaiming that he had defeated the beast. The king was grateful and rewarded Li Thông with many riches and was so to command. For weeks, Sanh went patiently in the woods. One morning he saw a giant eagle flying overhead with a young woman screaming with happiness in its claws. Thạch Sanh started to follow the eagle's path, but what Thạch Sanh did not know was the young woman was a princess who had been kidnapped by the eagle. The king had sent all of his men of the village into the forest to rescue her. Whoever was successful could revive her hand in marriage. Li Thông was successful could revive her hand in marriage. Li Thông was the fastest of the men, and as he was running, he ran into Thạch Sanh. Brother, it is so good to see you. Is the king still angry? Did you see the eagle flying overhead with the woman? I was going to follow it and try to save her, Thạch Sanh said. Then Li Thông was already screaming and said, Yes, brother, I will tell you all about it later, but let's not waste time now. Let's hurry to rescue the princess. The two men followed the eagle into a dark cave. As they were to leap into the cave, they spotted the princess. The eagle was guarding her. Thạch Sanh quickly attacked the bird. As Thạch Sanh was bravely fighting the eagle, Li Thông grabbed the princess and made him blow to succeed. The princess was so frightened that she lost her ability to speak. As they left the cave, and the rest, Li Thông caught his shoulders to roll the boulder over and chance, saying that it was to trap the eagle, but it really was to trap Thạch Sanh. After a long fight, Thạch Sanh defeated the eagle, but it wasn't long before he realized that the entrance was blocked and he had no way out. For hours, Thạch Sanh remembered they gifted the dark cave. Following the sound of a voice moaning in the dark, he found a young man tied up in a corner of the cave. Please help me, the man begged. I am the prince of the sea, and the evil eagle kidnapped me. The Thạch Sanh freed the prince and with his help pushed at the boulder that kept him captive in the cave. At last, after mud pushing, they were free. Thank you for your kindness. Please accept this token my gratitude. The prince said with his handed Thạch Sanh as he handed Thạch Sanh a small golden flute. Thạch Sanh thanked his new friend and made his way back to the palace. Meanwhile, at the palace, the king was overjoyed that his daughter has been rescued, but he was puzzled by her to speak. Little Thông, you saved my daughter. As I promised, she will be your wife. But first you must find a doctor to help her regain her voice. Then I will give you your wedding, the king said. As Little Thông left the palace, he saw Thạch Sanh approaching and was afraid the truth could come out. God's a racist man. He helped the eagle kidnap the princess, Little Thông cried. Thạch Sanh was heartbroken, but Little Thông arrested and had no energy to resist the gods. As he sat in his jail cell, he started to play the sad tune on his flute. Upon hearing the sweet, mournful notes, the princess began to weep. Bring me the magician, she pleaded. I must see him. The king was irritated to hear her speak and ordered Thạch Sanh be brought to him. This is a man who really saved me. Little Thông is a fake. Little Thông is a fake. The princess cried, and she told her family, her father, the whole story. Thạch Sanh, thank you for your bravery. You are truly a normal man, and I could be honored if you could marry my daughter. The king said, Little Thông, you are scorned. I banish you from the kingdom. Thạch Sanh and the princess got married that day and live a long and happy life together. Okay, it is finished. And do you know what else I want to say? We are almost finished this book. Oh my God, but just maybe 4, 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 stories left. Okay, now I must say goodbye now. Bye. See you next time. Bye.